Oh, hello.
Hello. Well, it's day 3 of PAX, and as you can see, we've had a very long weekend. We're pretty cooked at this point, and so we're going to be chatting about creator stuff as we do on the Creator Dashboard, and I'm here with Chris Middleton, Classic Middleton, as we all know him as. And what we're going to be talking today about is something quite interesting, and it is about how Chris here has kind of weaseled his way into a lot of stuff at PAX and events while not actually doing any mainstream content creation. So, Chris, why don't you tell us a little bit about yourself?
Well, I guess I'm a little bit of a weasel, a little bit of a menace. They've been calling me Classic Menace Middleton. But, hey, Jury, how you doing, mate?
I'm good.
Yeah, how you doing? Hey, friends. Yeah, look, I think I've gotten this question a lot, and this is what we started with our, conversations, with the Creator Dashboard was, what are the questions that us as content creators, as cosplayers get from, friends in the space and fans and stuff, is, for me, being involved in the space while not creating content has me, or streaming per se, is there are so many ways to stay involved. And it's not about staying relevant. It's about like what interests and what things have you got to give back to the community in other ways other than streaming, because obviously the pipeline for a lot of people who are attending PAX is they got into content creation in lockdown, which I'm one of them. But my experience and presence in content creation had been before that. I've gone to university. I passed university.
What?
Yeah.
Wouldn't even believe it.
Yeah. So I did a Bachelor in Media and Communications, majoring in social media. I've done wedding videography. I was an actor in a past life, but once an actor, always an actor. So through all of my experiences and my learnings, and after movies, short films that I've done, I always think back to the good boys of Simon Pegg, Nick Frost. The boys from the Cornetto trilogy. I saw an amazing interview with them, and they talked about how they've been creating stuff ever since they left college. And they said a very true and humble thing is, like, as actors, you've just got to make your own work.
Yep.
And I think that's a very true thing that's relevant, more so now more than ever, to content creators. You might not have your content creator badge. This is my first one for PAX.
Me too.
Right? Yeah. Congratulations. Cheers.
Cheers.
You have cheers? No, mwah. So people ask, how do you get this? Especially if I'm not streaming. And it's because you take yourself to these events, and I did what you're doing right now. There was it was the Dream Hack last year.
Yeah, I remember.
Yeah, I think I had just got made redundant, and I used that opportunity. It was a week later that Dream Hack was on, and I was like, you know what? I'm sad. I've just lost my job, but I'm going to this event where I'm going to be catching up with friends. Why not utilize that opportunity to have a couple of conversations? I didn't have them lying down like this, so yeah, you're definitely one-upping me here, mate. But there's all you have to do is just ask. That is a bit of advice, or there's your little clip for TikTok.
All you have to do is just ask.
Just ask nicely, and people are in it for content. If you have an original idea, you have a concept that you want to, especially have a conversation. If it's something super handy about, like, I don't know, mental health, or like something silly about, how do I get a content creator badge? There are so many conversations to have, and you've just got to get out there and make the content yourself, because the wonderful people at DreamHack and PAX and all these other events, they see this stuff. They see people putting in the work and the effort to, the originality, passion, all the things that you are in the space for. They notice that, and yeah, it'll pay dividends. Yep. So that's what I'll recommend to people.
And I guess the thing is, like you're saying, is kind of putting yourself out there, even if there's nothing for you to gain out of it immediately, or like obviously or a monetary gain or anything.
Yeah.
Just put the work in and show that you're willing to come to the party, and by doing that, proving that you're willing to, that you're actually just able to do it. And it also shows that you're just the creative type of person.
Yeah, I think when you find your people within the space, I think it won't be a surprise to anyone that, I think some people's experience more than others will see, the clicky elements of, the gaming space. But what you've just got to do is you've got to find your people within the space, the people that have the same, share the same values as you. Of course, you can, you can both be Dead by Daylight streamers and connect on that level. But if you don't share the same values in why you approach content, why you make content, why you do it, some people might be more financially or like a goal orientated for followers or for other things. You might be in it for purely the entertainment, purely the it might just be for friends. It's your social connectivity. So
what are you in it for, Chris?
I'm in it for the fucking money, bro. I'm in it for the entertainment. I've always been an entertainer. When I was a kid, I always wanted to be an actor.
Yeah, you don't. That doesn't come through at all.
It's for me. I have been coming to PAX since 2014, and I have only missed one of them since, I believe.
Yep.
And 2019, because I was shooting a wedding. So otherwise, I would have been here all the way through 10 years in a row, because I love the space. I was just saying it just before when we were setting up the camera, I just love getting out here and just seeing all of the cosplayers, everyone taking photos, everyone just sharing the love of what they do, because this is their self-expression. And I think for me, my self-expression is being able to, connect with people, entertain and share ideas. Collaboration is a massive thing for me, and that's what goes into my professional life in what I do. Which is a symbiotic relationship between content. Like, I'm not streaming, but I'm filming every fucking week and making ads and doing what I do, and and it's hard to say no to a salary, but and this is my reward for the year or the half year. Every time there's an event like this is the time to reconnect with people and go, hey, what are you doing? Oh my God, like, Creative Dashboard, I'm so proud of you.
Or let's have an interview.
Let's
chat.
Let's have a conversation. Let's have a little, cuddle with Fred Mackay over here and just see him in his element at Gen Oz. Go follow them. But yeah, hopefully I answered your question. I feel like I'm rambling.
No, well, that's exactly what we want to hear. We want to get all that information that's in this noggin.
Oh God,
and get it to everyone who's watching, because there's a lot. And as we've said, these events are fantastic for connecting and sharing ideas, and just, I guess, put yourself at service to people at these events. I spent an hour with ROG yesterday, just doing content for them off my own back, just because I felt like it and I wanted to, and they loved it, and it was fun for me. I enjoyed it, and that's what it's all about, and that's how you weasel yourself into these events, I guess.
I've heard of this brought up a lot, just even this weekend, talking about knowing your worth. Obviously, there's always got to be those predatory, it's not within budget, or can you do this, and it's an unpaid opportunity. There will always be that negotiation aspect of you as a creator, and I see this. Having the privilege of being on the end of working for a brand, doing creator outreach and going, hey, trade you items for videos, and that's the way. And it's easy when those items are a bit pricey, so it actually feels a little bit more relevant.
Valuable,
Rather than you get a free copy of the game, or here's a free hat, oh cool. Now I can play outside. Thanks. What the fuck? But knowing those opportunities to take, where sure, there's no financial value, but there are so many other values.
Yes, even at the very least, you're building up a portfolio.
Exactly right. And what value does that bit of content that you make from that have in that portfolio and the further work that you get? To lay out exactly, I guess, my recent pipeline, just to give everyone an idea, it was Lou's job. A week later, did a couple of interviews with friends at DreamHack, and then it was people who noticed that, who worked with at Game on Cancer, and was like, hey, we really like the way that you spoke on camera. Can you do a bit of volunteer work, and we get you on camera, on mic, getting that done with people at PAX. Yeah, that sounds great. You know, that's a free ticket to PAX for one. But I get to do content. It's the stuff that I wanted to do, and I promoted that of myself. So I would say to everyone watching this, you know, what is the stuff that you want to create, make, and, you know, what are the spaces that you want to be involved in, and find the ways to make it yourself. And I'm a perfectionist. I always aim for the stars, and sometimes it stops me from making it if I can't do it myself, or if I can't reach the quality that I want. Surround yourself with people, introduce yourself to people who struggle with the same thing, and reassure each other. It's about building each other up and sharing those ideas and watching other people succeed. You will come across the people who don't like to watch you succeed or do well. Don't get involved with them, or, you know, you cut those, you burn those bridges. I'm not sure if that's the right idea, but keep searching for your people. There are people out there for you. So as long as you're good to work with and collaborate with, I'll end with, don't be a cunt. Is that it?
No, I guess so. It's not a problem. All right. Well, what's one thing that you would like to learn more of yourself?
Learn more of myself?
Or learn more about yourself?
To learn more about myself, my mental health goal for this year is to be more comfortable with where I'm at, and be nicer to myself. And I have been much nicer to myself. I'm very self-critical, and for anyone else out there who is too hard on themselves, I am very sorry. But I'm sorry to say this, but there are people who care about you, and you're never truly alone. It's okay to feel alone as well, but take a moment, breathe, reset, have a shower, have a sleep, and just reset, and know that if you're not reaching the limits that you expected or other people expected of you, you just have to drop it and say sorry to yourself occasionally, but also just know that's okay. So for me, it's just being nicer to myself. So be nicer to yourself too. Fantastic.
Well, Chris, it's been fantastic. You've got a lot of knowledge up there, and I think if I had the 10% of the charisma you had, I would be a very happy person.
Oh. I think we got some Riz right here. No, Jerry. Thank you very much for the chat.
No worries. And guys, if you've enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up and subscribe to the creator.
Wait, which orientation? Because one of us is. Thumbs up. Spin it around this way, and then so just so we have options.
Give it a thumbs.
Yeah, is it a thumbs up or thumbs down? Yeah.
Give it a thumbs, and like the video, subscribe to the Creator Dashboard for more insights about content creation, and we'll see you next time.
No,
thank you.
Like and subscribe.
Okay.